Remain seated. We're not done yet. I know the pizza is getting cold, but inshallah, and we'll make this very quick. We were supposed to show a video before I talk, but inshallah we'll save that after my talk so you guys can watch it while you eat the pizza. Pizza is not healthy, by the way, so you can skip it.
Very healthy. It has cheese.
MashaAllah, you see? I like this guy. I love you, man. What's your name? Mahmoud. May Allah bless you, Mahmoud. This is the kind of Muslims we need, you know? Strong ones. Okay, inshallah. So, Helping Hand for Relief and Development is a 10-year-old organization. Helping Hand is a part of ICNA. So ICNA is the Islamic Circle of North America. It's an umbrella organization for Helping Hand. Helping Hand is the relief work organization that works overseas. ICNA Relief, Why Islam, Young Muslims, those are the organizations that work right here in the US. Because a lot of the time people say, like, why do you guys collect so much money to go overseas? What am I going to do it for here? Well, because you guys want to give so much money for overseas, because most of us are immigrants, right? So, inshallah, speaking of that, the first and foremost priority for you guys should be this center. This center in Mazarallah is amazing. You guys have a lot of potential. There is a lot of young people here, and you can do a lot. So this should be your number one priority. Everything else comes second. So that being said, when Brother Uzair introduced me, he said something about the media, and Sister Yasmin talked about the media. The reason why I was on TV is because of San Bernardino. And I actually heard that you guys had an incident here in Fresno where a Sikh guy was attacked thinking that he was Muslim. Whose fault is that? Can someone volunteer and answer? The media's fault? Ignorance? Any other answers? Mahmoud, what do you think? Whose fault is that?
Media.
Media?
It's all because of the media.
Nobody thinks it's our fault?
No.
No? I think it's our fault. I'll tell you why. What happened in San Bernardino will continue to happen if we as Muslims do not stand up and start doing interfaith work. Interfaith is not haram. When you go out and you talk to non-Muslims about Islam and you do projects with them, that's amazing. But it doesn't mean you're going to compromise your faith. You have to have a strong faith as a Muslim. You have to have an identity as a Muslim, because Islam is simply the best religion. So when we go and do interfaith work with Christians, Jews, you know, we save ourselves the trouble of the media, because the media does not represent us. Personally, for me, what ISIS stands for is, I am so insecure and stupid. That's what the people do. You know, when you go and do stuff like that, and you kill innocent Muslims, and by the way, ISIS has killed much more Muslims than anybody else. The media, of course, does not talk about that. But how about if we as young people, there's a lot of young people here, we start going into fields such as journalism, such as media, and we start studying these things, because mom and dad always want you to be either a doctor or an engineer, right? So, or a lawyer, thank you. So how about we start, surgeon, yeah, here you go, see, subhanAllah, it's like 7, 8 years old, they already have that idea in their mind. So it is our fault, guys, that these things are happening to us. I'm going off topic, but inshallah, coming here from San Diego is, you know, I feel like I have a purpose to be here, and being welcomed with such a beautiful community, it's amazing. Before I forget, I want you guys to give a strong round of applause, and please, and also when you go home and when you pray, make a lot of dua for the founders of this center and for the volunteers. Come on, you can do better than that. So, inshallah, there was a time when America would have never dreamed of having a black president, because it's always been white. And as a matter of fact, if you go to, like, you know, the city hall, the hospitals, and you look at the board of who is in charge, it's mostly white people, right? In order for us to change, we need to be active. In order to be active, we need to be willing to be active. So as young people, again, we need to empower our kids, our grandkids, our children, the future, the hope. We need to empower them to be active in the community. We cannot wait for something bad on TV to happen to either say, oh, you're going to stay home because it's too dangerous outside, or we're going to do a lot of stuff now because, you know, we have to let these people know that we're good people. We are good people, we know that, alhamdulillah. We are amazing people, but we're amazing people every single day of the year, of the week. We're not just amazing when something bad happens. We're not just gonna do da'wah when something bad happens. We have to be active all the time. So, going back to helping hands, or before I talk about that, some people say, well, I'm busy. We're all busy. We all have jobs. We all have families. We all have, I don't, alhamdulillah, but a lot of people have, games, a lot of games. My waste of time is Facebook, and inshallah I'm trying to work on that to make it less. But all of us have something that we spend too much time on. Take a little bit of time from that, invest it in your community. If these brothers are making, and sisters are making good programs for you, be involved, learn, because mashallah, one day, they want you to take over. They want you to be in charge. Don't just wait for them to do the stuff for you all the time. How can you learn is by being around them, by asking them questions, by saying, hey, can I take care of this today? Take a break. I'll do this, inshallah, Brother Hussein. Mashallah, these people are amazing. They sacrifice their spare time for the community. Now imagine if 250 people, maybe there is more here today, if each one of us sacrificed, half an hour each week to our community. Don't you think we can make a huge big difference in Fresno?
Yes.
Do you think somebody will attack a Sikh guy because they think he's a bad person because he looks Muslim? Of course not. Muslim doctors, Muslim engineers have been in this country for years. But if a Muslim doctor does not tell his patients that he's Muslim, what good is it? Engineers serve in big time companies, like top companies in San Diego, which is Qualcomm, engineering firm. It's all pretty much mainly run by Muslims. But I bet you, most people don't know about that. So again, think about this inshallah as you go home tonight, as you keep coming back to this halaqas, how can I do more for my community? How can I do more for mydeen? This is an amazing name for a center, mydeen. It reminds you of your deen, of our deen. So that's one thing. Going back to Helping Hand, alhamdulillah, like I said, we're a 10 years organization. We are going to show a video of the skill development program. That is the program that we really push in for the next couple of days. We do actually have an event tomorrow for those of you guys that would like to carpool and go to Garden Grove. There is an amazing event. It's called Empowered Women, Empowered Nation. I have some more flyers on the table. So inshallah, if you want to carpool and join us. We also have a flyer that tells you all about Helping Hand, if you want to learn more. And this is the skill development flyer. I'm not going to make you guys, force you to donate tonight, even though I can. But I truly believe in Helping Hand. Helping Hand is my part-time job. I enjoy it more than my full-time job. Helping Hand is basically an amazing organization that I 100% believe in. Otherwise, I will not drive 5 hours to come here to talk to you guys about Helping Hand. Why is Helping Hand amazing? Because when we go to a disaster relief, we don't ask people, God forbid, when there is a flood or an earthquake, we don't tell people, are you Muslim, buddy? I'm going to help you. No, we help everybody. And guess what? We have t-shirts, shirts, all kinds of stuff that says Muslims for Humanity. Our logo is Muslims for Humanity. How beautiful that is. And that's why Helping Hand needs to be everywhere. That's why, inshallah, next time when we have a Helping Hand event, bring a non-Muslim friend with you. Tell him, hey, I want to talk to you about a good organization. Because we have a lot of organizations in the United States where CEOs make crazy amounts of money as a salary. I got a phone call from the, not to talk bad about them, but even though I am going to talk bad about them, about the Red Cross. Red Cross takes free blood from people, sells it, right? We give our blood to the Red Cross. And the CEO of the Red Cross makes almost $700,000 a year. That's more than probably the average surgeon in America. That's without his benefits and expenses and all that good stuff. So think about this. So when you guys think that, oh my God, we're doing so much for these Muslim yes, we do need to do more for our Muslim organizations. We need to create more. Because every time you hear of the word Muslim organization, that is easy da'wah. Because when you have a logo that says Muslims for America, when you have an organization called Islamic Relief, when you have an organization called Muslims for Hope, people, oh my God, Muslims everywhere, they're good people, right? Because you don't see a doctor that has in his forehead, I am your doctor and I am Muslim. No, because sometimes you can't even talk about your religion in a profession. So think about these things. Like I said, I can talk about this all day long. We have so many programs, alhamdulillah. We have Water for Life. We build wells in so many countries. We operate in over 50 countries. We have offices all over the place. And we have, like right now in Jordan, there is an active office that does a lot of stuff for the Syrian refugees, as well as the refugees from other countries. A lot of good work. We do work in Palestine, Pakistan. Helping Hand actually started when the earthquake in Pakistan took effect. That's when Helping Hand started, because a bunch of brothers said, what can we do for back home? And that's how it started. Alhamdulillah, now there's amazing programs. Like I said, I can sit here and talk all day long. The pizza will be probably frozen by the time I'm done. And you guys will hate me and hate Helping Hand for the rest of your life. But that's not my intention today. One last thing that's very important that I really want to tell you guys before I leave here today. And inshallah, I would love for you guys to stop by our table and, do what you can. Grab a flyer. Go on Facebook and put this event today and say, oh my God, amazing event by Helping Hand. Go on our page and post stuff. Young people, right? Before I leave today, I want to do something here. Oh, before I forget, this is very important. When you want to find out about a charity, there is a website called Charity Navigator. You go on www.charitynavigator.com and you put on the search the name of the charity. And it shows you the rating, it shows you how much that charity spends on the cause, because some charities take $1,000, but they only spend $100 on the cause. Alhamdulillah, with Helping Hand is the other way around. That's why we are 4-star. We take $100, we spend $90 on the cause and $10 on the rest of it. Because events cost money, people need to get paid. I don't work for free. Alhamdulillah, I don't make $700,000 a year.